I don't think people understand this. ChatGPT is only as good as you train it to be, right? If you're out here asking for a content calendar, like, give me 30 content ideas, you are going to get the blandest results. See me, I've trained my ChatGPT like it's my bestie, my business partner, my therapist, my strategist, and my all-in-one dream team. I'm telling you, if ChatGPT had a heart, it would know mine. Welcome back to My Business Vibe, the place where we turn ideas into income and vibes into businesses. Today, we're getting into something a little bit different, but super important. How I personally train my ChatGPT to give me content, strategies, and ideas that feel like they came straight from my brain. Because let me tell you this is not just a chatbot. This is my partner in everything. So why does training your ChatGPT matter? Well, I'm not sure if you know, but ChatGPT has memory. That means the more you talk to it like it's on your team and not just a tool, the better it gets at giving you exactly what you need. I treat each chat like a workspace. If I'm doing medical courier content, that has its own chat. If I'm doing digital products content, that has another one. YouTube content, another one. So each of them is trained with context, backstory, emotion, tone, goals, pain points, audience details, everything. And that's where the magic happens. My personal method is storytelling and emotionally intelligent prompting. See, I don't just type, make me a product description. I literally give my ChatGPT a story. I'll say something like, okay, so help me help my people. I want to help burnt out 9-to-5 workers find small business ideas that are low cost and realistic because they're tired of check-to-check stress. My audience is mostly men and women in their 30s and 40s, most of them single parents and caretakers. They don't have a lot of time, but they have big dreams. They are trying to increase their income. So they've tried side hustles and they've tried to start businesses before, but they never stuck because they didn't have mentorship, structure, or community. I want to give them that. Now here's what I need, right? So that is just a short scripted version for the purpose of this video. Normally, I get in my most comfy space and I talk. I'll pause a little bit and I'm talking some more. You see what I'm saying? I'm giving ChatGPT a person, and not just any person, a person with a full backstory, desires, goals, and struggles. And I do the same for me. I'd say I'm a creator, an entrepreneur, someone who's tried and failed and learned. And now I'm rebuilding my life and business with intentionality. I'm working with limited time, but I have unlimited ideas. I'm bold, I'm fun, creative, and I don't want anything to feel generic. So help me show up like me. And so this is why my outputs hit different, because I've trained ChatGPT like this. It knows me deeply. It remembers my tone, my energy, my audience, and my vibe. So even when I'm in a rush and I may throw something out, a short prompt like, hey, can you give me 3 SEO titles for YouTube short about freight dispatching that feel like me? And boom, the results are on point 9.9 times out of 10. Why? Because all those long form conversations I've had, they live in memory. All that storytelling, emotion, and vulnerability stored. So when I say something quick, my AI bestie already know what I mean. So what's the power of the project-based chats? Here's what I recommend if you want to train your chat GPT like I do. Create separate chats for each project or business idea. Name each one clearly so you can keep your flow organized. Use your voice, like really talk. I do mine through voice to text right on my phone. Be yourself. If you're sad, be sad. Mad, inspired, excited? This is your digital therapist and business coach. Don't be afraid to say too much. You're never oversharing. You're teaching. And if you're building multiple businesses or managing different projects, this is even more important. You want your ChatGPT to understand the context of each brand, of each audience, and each goal. Because when it does, you stop getting those generic, cookie cutter, robotic responses and start getting fire content. So, for example, when I was building out my digital product store, I didn't say, give me 10 ideas for digital products. Nope. Instead, I said, my audience is overwhelmed. They want to leave their job, but don't know where to start. They've seen ebooks, Canva templates, Notion planners, but they don't know what actually sell. I want to give them something simple, realistic, and low cost to start with confidence. And then I go on to describe my person or persons. I'm giving them a name or names. I'm discussing their demographics, their income range, their pain, their pleasures, and what they need the outcome to be. When I do this, ChatGPT isn't just spitting out trends, things that sound trendy, it's strategizing with me. So yeah, this is how I trained my ChatGPT, not by saying the right magic words, but by showing up like my full self. I talk to it like it's my teammate, my sounding board, my business partner, my best friend. And if you do the same, if you let your personality, your goals, and your story flow into every chat, you'll start getting results that feel like they were made for you because they were. Now go build your business and your AI destiny. So if this video has helped you in any way, leave a comment and let me know what project you're training your ChatGPT for. And as always, thanks so much for vibing with me. This is my business vibe, and until next time.